Hi, English 121 students. This is the last video announcement of the semester, and guess what? You did it. You are almost there. You are finishing this semester, and you didn't give up. I'm so proud of you and your accomplishments, and I hope that you're very proud of your accomplishments as well, because this has not been an easy time for a lot of students, but you did it. Hang in there. I'm going to post the final reflection on Tuesday, so let's talk about that. Let's finish up essay 2 if you still haven't done that. And don't forget to finish up that short assignment on rhetorical appeals. It's just a little exercise, but I still need you to finish that up. All right, let's talk about what's on the final reflection. So as I stated on the Blackboard announcement, you're working with the Kahoot tests, and sorry, I'm trying to change this. I had to change arms. I hurt my rotator cuff. I don't know how I did it, but I can only hold my right arm up for a very short amount of time right now. All right, so there are 4 different categories that I gave you. You're going to just pick the one that you're most comfortable talking about, and you're going to tell me how it is useful in your learning. How is it useful to 121? How will it be useful into the next phase of your college career, moving forward into English 122? And again, those topics included from the very beginning of the semester. We talked about some research skills, and we talked about research skills in finding good college level research. How did it help you? Is there something that I could have done to give you more information on good college level research skills, or do you feel pretty confident moving forward into next semester and beyond? The next one that we talked about was annotated bibs. So you found your research, you had to write an annotated bib. How did it help you? And was it useful in finding out if your sources were the sources that you wanted to use for your specific topics for essay 2? Then we talked about in-text citations and source quoting in MLA format. If we were in class doing this face-to-face, it would have been a lot more productive to work with, but I gave you the same information online that I would have given you face-to-face. If you watch my video lecture, you want to make sure that you're doing proper in-text citations for essay 2 if you haven't already turned it in, and that you're doing it in MLA, not APA format, and that you also turn in a works cited page. Remember, it has to be listed alphabetically. Some people are not turning it in alphabetically, even in my 122 class, which I find quite interesting. But in any case, talking about annotated bibs. Or finally, the last thing that I gave you this semester as we wrap things up were rhetorical appeals, ethos, pathos, and logos. How is that useful in writing? How is that going to be useful not just in college, but beyond college level writing? And it's also something that you're going to be taught if you've taken speech at CLC, or if you will be taking speech class, you're going to be learning about those same rhetorical appeals as well. So you're just going to write 1 paragraph. You want to make sure that you're giving me your best writing. I'm grading it on the quality of your writing. It's not a test, it's a reflection. So the quality of your writing entails not giving me run-on sentences, making sure that your grammar, you're giving me good grammar, making sure that you're proofreading, that you don't have misspelled words, then or than, those types of things. Very easy to just proofread and make sure that you're not giving me run-on sentences. Part 2 is more of your own self-assessment. So part 2 of the final reflection is 1 to 2 paragraphs, and you're going to tell me about the challenges that you've had to face both personally and academically. And again, I don't want you to get too personal. You don't need to share information with me that you don't want to share, that you're not comfortable sharing, but just how did overcoming these challenges that you've had to face help you to achieve your goals this semester, and what you did for self-care to make sure that you kept yourself healthy, both physically and psychologically, and just those types of things that made you successful to finish this semester, like almost all of you did. And I'm just so happy that you did, because I can't even begin to tell you how difficult it was for so many students in so many classes. All right. So, as speaking of difficulty, I want you to keep in mind that not only has it been difficult for students, but it's been also a very challenging time for your instructors as well. With that said, I'm still finishing up grading of various assignments, and English 122 had a lot more assignments than you, so there's a backlog of things that I've had to work with in terms of that, and my COD classes as well, to get all of the stuff graded and to make sure that I'm providing all the information that I need to provide, and as well as Zoom meetings for both COD and CLC. It's been like a 24-hour job for me on getting 30 to 40 student emails per day and making sure that I am not skipping emails and that I'm responding to all students and answering as many questions as I can. So what I'm going to do to make sure that I'm not giving you emails on every single assignment and providing you with that feedback on every single assignment and saturating your inboxes is that if you have specific information that you want concerning a grade that I gave you, or just whether you like the grade, or if you want to see if you could still do something um, to get a better grade on a certain assignment and you want to revise it, please shoot me an email. I'll be more than happy to provide the information for you as to what you need to do, or some good feedback, because I've taken notes on things that on your essays and on your small assignments as well. But it'll just cut time for me to be able to make sure that I just get the grades up on Blackboard, as well as making sure that I'm getting the last couple weeks of work graded and doing my best to make sure that I'm giving you the best grade that I can give you, as well as getting the final reflection prepared for you. So again, if you have any questions, please contact me, and please have a wonderful summer if you possibly can, as we get back to normal or somewhat normal.